Hi, and welcome to British Dad Reacts. My name is John. Thank you for watching. And if you do like this kind of content, then think about leaving a like, subscribing, leave a comment or a recommendation. I'm going to do a series of covers this week as a kind of little quiz, I guess, to see if you know who the originators of the songs were and test your knowledge a little bit. I'm going to start with an easy one.
It's alright. Jumpin Jack Flash, so yes. I was raised by a toothless bearded hag. I was schooled with a strap right across my back. But it's all back us again. It's all right. Jumpin Jack Flash, it's a yes.
Now, I said I'd start with an easy one, and as the days go on, they will get slightly trickier. The BBC used to run a series of programs called Guitar Heroes, and this was Johnny Winter, performing with his band in 1974 and shown on the programme Guitar Heroes, as you saw at the beginning. And it was nice because they always gave you a little bit of information about the band. But this guy, Johnny Winter, was a legend, an absolute legend of guitar and blues in America. Now, a Texan-born albino twin. That was Johnny Winter. But he always had dreams of being what was referred to as a bluesman. And he always talked about how the blues were within you and something that you felt. And he was an incredible, incredible guitarist. He had a very illustrious career musically. And yet, when you read about him, he's not someone who ever really sought fame and sought the kind of glamour that being famous in the musical world can bring you. We'll come back to that.
Again, alright. Jumpin Jack Flash is a yes. Jumpin Jack Flash, yeah. Jumpin Jack Flash.
Wow, it's just such an incredible performance. And I remember seeing it and just being blown away by the energy, really. Now, you saw lots of snippets of information there about how Johnny Winter's dream was always to play with his hero, Muddy Waters. Now, as Johnny Winter's career went on in the kind of early years and very kind of famous years for him, he struggled with heroin addiction. And it nearly saw the end of his career. But he managed to come back and continue to create great music. And he was fortunate enough, as you saw there, to produce and work with and play with his hero, Muddy Waters. And it was that kind of period, really towards kind of around 1980, when he was almost like, I won't quite say a backing guitarist, but he was one of the band with Muddy Waters. That's what he wanted. He wanted to be a bluesman. He didn't want to be this upfront kind of rock star. Now, sadly, whilst touring in 2014, he died. He was 70 years old. But I think he's remembered both for his incredible guitar playing, his songwriting, I think his looks, and just the sound he produced and his love of the blues. And for him, the blues was everything. So that was a cover of Jumpin Jack Flash, the famous Rolling Stones track by Johnny Winter. As I said, for this week of cover versions, I start with an early one. Please consider leaving a like, subscribing, a comment or a recommendation. Thank you for watching.